In Capernaum, the little house was so full that even the doorway was pressed shut by the crowd. Inside, Jesus was teaching, his words calm and clear as a spring in a dry land. Outside, four friends stood beside a mat. On it lay a man who could not walk. He had come with the ache of many days, the pain of his body, the shame of dependence, and the silent question that often troubles the sick heart: will there be room for me in the presence of God? His friends would not let him remain on the edge of hope. They had carried him through the streets, around corners, and finally to the crowded house. When the door proved impossible, they looked upward. The roof was made of layered material and earth, the kind common in that land. So they climbed, with faith stronger than discouragement, and began to open a passage above the place where Jesus sat. Dust fell. Voices below stirred. Then, with careful hands, they lowered the man down before the Lord. Everyone watched. Some were amazed, some were offended by the disruption. But Jesus did not look first at the torn roof or the embarrassments of the moment. He looked at the four friends, and he looked at the man on the mat. And seeing their faith, he said, "Son, your sins are forgiven." The room grew still. Some hearts questioned his words, for only God can forgive sins. Jesus knew their thoughts and showed them that he spoke with divine authority, which is easier to say, "Your sins are forgiven," or to say, "Get up, take your mat, and walk." Then he spoke to the man with a command that carried power, mercy, and life. "I tell you, get up." At once the man rose. Weakness left him. He folded his mat, the very sign of his former helplessness, and walked out before them all. The crowd gave way as he passed, and astonishment turned into praise. They had seen a body healed, but greater still, they had witnessed a sinner welcomed by grace. Jesus had not only restored the man's steps, he had restored his soul. The friends who had climbed the roof understood afterward that their labor had not merely carried a body to a house. It had carried a burden to the feet of Christ. And the man learned that the deepest healing is not only in the limbs, but in the forgiveness of God. Lesson: faith carries others to Jesus, and Christ has authority both to forgive sins and to make the broken whole. We have never seen anything like this.